good morning. Today I'm just quickly packing some orders, so I thought I'd go live and have a chat with you guys as I'm doing that. It's just an easy time for me to go live. I've got a lot happening this week. I'm actually flying out to Melbourne tomorrow. Oops, oops. Yeah, so I'm flying out to Melbourne tomorrow for the Transport Women's Association conference. So I'm just trying to catch up on all my jobs before I head out. This morning I've been practicing my speech because I've been asked to be a speaker at the conference. So I'm taking that very seriously and want to do the best job I can. So I've been working on that this morning. But yeah, got a few online orders, so I thought I'd pack them with you guys. So the first one here is going to the United Kingdom, and it is a sports dry times now. Custom trucking with CJ dry times. These ones are the small ones that are good for the gym. So you can put over equipment or put over your seat in the truck, but it's not the huge big one. We've sold out of them. Hi Riley, how you going? So yeah, this person is going to the United Kingdom. So we'll just put a little thank you card in there. Might throw in just a couple little extra things because it's going so far to say thank you. A lot of people on. What's everyone getting up to? Road train deliveries in Adelaide this morning. Nice. I got asked to go trucking yesterday and I was so excited because I've been so looking forward to it. It would have been a B double load of fuel out into outback Queensland. But because I've got this conference, it was cutting it too fine and I really wanted to put a lot of effort into my speech and showing up the best way I can. Uh, to the not sure if I'm I haven't heard of that truck show. So if anyone that's going to be watching this back later and I look like I'm just talking to myself, lots of people are commenting and I love hearing from everybody, so it's good. So I thought I was all organized, but I just need these. So when things go overseas, the packing slip's different. It's a lot bigger. I don't want to show you the person's details. So they need to go in these little packing slips. It's not just your normal thing. It's always really cool when I see that my stuff's going overseas. So I just got a phone call this morning that we are going to Casino Truck Show. We're going to have quite a number of trucks going. Scott is rebuilding some really cool trucks at the moment. So um, it's been locked in that we're going to that. So if anyone's going to Casino, we'll also be taking the trucks to the Kenworth Classic in September. So that's something I've been looking forward to. Oh, yeah, I was at the Motorsport Festival. If you guys haven't seen, I just put up last night my video diary driving from the Gold Coast down to Adelaide for that. And then there also is the video diary at the Motorsport Festival. So it's very interesting, guys, because every time I put a lot of effort into a video, like I get a friend to film it so that I'm, more in the moment and stuff like that, it actually doesn't get very much traction. Like you guys don't seem to want to watch them. So it's very interesting seeing what gets picked up. Um, Oh, so someone's just asked if I got my logos on. I'm assuming the towels. So yes, Aaron Lotter is an artist that I work with, and he drew me these pictures. So they're all things I've worked with him on. So they're all the different trucks that I've driven up until I did transporters. So we've got the fuel tankers, we've got the loaders I've driven, the front of the 909, we've got side tippers, grain, my boy Sonny who passed away, my dog, he's in everything that we do. There's like the all the harvest stuff, clothes, all the Australian animals, boots, and all that. So the towers have on one side all those pictures, and then on the and in the middle is a big circle with my logo, and then yeah, on the backs, dry times and my logo. I should try and find you one. We're not going to open that right now. Um. Oh, clay shooting trucker. I know exactly who you are. Yes, we did speak at CMV. So if you're in Adelaide, guys, and you don't want to buy my book online, there is a dealership there. The Kenworth dealership actually has my book on sale. So if you want to go in and pick it up, you can go get it from there yourself. But everything I'm packing right now is on my website, truckingwithcj.com. I'm doing a bit of a shameless plug there. So yes, here is, let's cover this. This is going to the United Kingdom. We'd love to see it. And then this one. So the next order is going to New Zealand. And this person has ordered an extra large logo t-shirt in turquoise and a turquoise jumper as well. So we'll pack that. Yeah, so next week I might get back in the truck, which will be good. Get back in the fuel tanker. Um, but it all depends. Like our industry is in crisis right now, right? With fuel and everyone's struggling with their bottom line. So I don't want to put pressure on people to try and find me work when they're just struggling to keep the wheels moving themselves. So I'm around if people want, and I guess the the benefit of what I've built for myself and my business is that if I can't be out driving all the time, at least I can keep myself busy here. I'm creating content, getting stuff out to you guys, going to conferences and doing that. And then when everything hopefully calms down, then I can at least get back in the truck and do that. And then obviously in June, whoops, in June, it's very exciting. We're going to Darwin. Uh, oh, I hope that your grandkids like the book. I obviously, guys, I'm very excited and proud of my book, so that's why I'm keep plugging it because everyone that gets it loves it, and the feedback and the videos I get of kids with it adore it. I don't feel comfortable. Well, I've got to be very careful about what I share with other people's kids. Oh my gosh, because obviously some people don't want their kids online. I have a large following, so it's hard for me to make content sharing other kids on my page. Someone just said I look tired. I actually feel really good. I think it's the lighting. There we go. Do I look better here? It's the light. Here it's just got like shadows and stuff. It would be better if I could just have you up here. Hey, that's not gonna work. So no, I feel really good. it's just it's just the angle. So I hope this person, his name's Michael, he's in New Zealand, he's in the Kaipura. Hope you like your new jumper and t-shirt. So, as I've said previously, I try to have all my packaging be eco-friendly, biodegradable. There's just a few things left for me to kind of find alternative options for. But yeah, I try to pack everything in boxes, so that it's a bit friendlier. That way your goods get to you nice and looking good. And then everything is wrapped with the Trucking with CJ um, packing tape so that it looks a little bit nice. We've got 19 people on currently, so let me know. What are you guys up to? What are you doing? Are we out trucking? Is it we're in a different country? Is our day winding down? And tomorrow, so tomorrow we've got on every Thursday, we've got raw driving videos being uploaded. I've got them scheduled already, which is good. And we've got ones coming up the Great Northern Highway up to Port Hedland. That's 1 week. Another week is going to be when I went out to Telfer out on the out past near Marble Bar up in the Pilbara. So we've got a bit of dirt driving, bit of corrugations, some really beautiful Pilbara scenes, and then we've got one going through the Kimberleys when I was heading to from Broome to Darwin. So I've also got a lot of raw driving footage going through the mountains of New Zealand from last year that you guys have never seen. So keep an eye out. Every Thursday is just going to be raw, unedited driving sounds and views. And then every Tuesday will be some kind of interview or vlog, depending on what I've kind of been up to. So I'm excited to have two overseas items. So that one's packed. This one's going to New Zealand. And then we've got this order is for a. Oh, I picked out the wrong hat. I'll go get that in a minute. This order here is quite a large one, which is cool. So this person has ordered a Dry Time sports towel, a adult t-shirt. What have I done? So as a way when you go live, something doesn't go quite right, does it? Someone calling in from China. Someone else is playing Black Ops 3. I'm not a gamer at all, let me tell you. Be nice if I was, but no, I can't. Okay, so this order is going to Mount Morgan in Queensland. We have a sports towel, a Truck Crew Max Stonewash t-shirt. So these are super soft, super soft. They're AS color, but they've been it's stonewashed, so the material's very, very soft. So we've got that one that one's been custom printed for them. They want a book. So is that if you guys haven't seen it, this is my children's book that I have created. Is that my auntie? As I said, all the kids that get it love it. I love seeing the real reactions from kids when they first see it, and then I have feedback from people saying that their kids want to read it every single day. So it's becoming quite a staple, but it's a matter of getting it into people's hands. It's $20, so it's not expensive if you want one there on my website. I want to see as many kids get this as possible. And the more I sell, it means the quicker the next one can come out. This is all self-funded, so I did it all myself. Otherwise, I paid for an illustrator, not that good, but I paid for the whole production of it and all of that. So every page is a different truck. They're asking if it's me coming to, is that my truck? Is that my auntie's truck? No. And it explains exactly who the person is. This one, no, that's Joey in his B double delivering fruit to the markets. So we're explaining who the person is. We're giving a name to the person, showing that real people drive trucks. We're giving a name to the truck. What kind of combination is it? And what is that truck doing? It's delivering fruit to the markets. So that is very relatable. This one here is our auntie's truck. No, that's Willow in her fire truck, and she keeps us safe from bushfires. So again, identifying who the driver is, what the name of the truck is, and what the truck does. Mario is in his tipper truck. So again, identifying this man. He's a man as a person. His name's Mario. His truck is called a tipper truck, and it's delivering sand to the playground. This here is Bill. He's in his low loader. He's delivering that dump truck to a mine site. So again, identifying who it is, what the truck's called, and what it's doing. We had to get a fuel tanker in there. So we've got Fiona. Fiona's driving a fuel truck, and she's delivering fuel to our service stations for our cars. So anyway, these are all the different pages. I don't want to give it all away because I want you guys to get it. So there. Okay, so we have the book, we have a Little Trucker Down Under magazine. So again, this is a really great magazine that's made for kids. It is available on my website, and it goes through, it has posters for the kids. We've got little collector cards. This month does have my truck down the bottom as a road train. We've got lots of games, truck related games, puzzles, and stories. We've even got some cooking things in there. So I do write in that every one, and my next one, I've got to get onto that. That's another job I've got to do. And then we've got a sticker pack. So they want a sticker pack, so they want one of all of them. These are really high quality stickers. They're really good for like on your car. So we've got nice and thick. They don't fade. They're good on my Yeti water bottle and all of that as well. So they've got 4 of those stickers. They also need a kid size 6 in shade. So again, little kids AS color tops. They have all the characters from within the books. Yes, I do pack them all myself. So I've got the 2 t-shirts, Little Trucker Down Under. So all of my books, I will put a little signature in there for the kids. Um, Oh, we've got someone from the Philippines who's thanked me for putting the maps on everything. So my pleasure. I understand that I understand where I am in Australia, but sometimes it's good to geographically kind of understand where you are in Australia. Because if I was looking at a video of the Philippines, I would have absolutely no idea. So we just sometimes I like to put a little comment or little note. My next video that's coming out, editing at the moment, is from when I was in New Zealand the other week. I was in the Taranaki and I picked my favorite truck of the show, which was a beautiful old Kenworth. And the owner actually invited me to come to the farm the next day to have a chat. And we had a cup of tea, and he allowed me to bring my cameras into the shed and film chatting about his business of what he ran back in the day in New Zealand and the truck itself. So I've just been working on trying to find some old footage, old photos of the truck and some of their old other trucks. So that should be ready and scheduled ready for Tuesday. So keep an eye out for that because like just it's just nice to chat with people who have a lot of history in the industry and learn from them and then share that with other people. So I'm not gatekeeping all that information. I've seen that someone jumped in from New Zealand. Whereabouts in New Zealand are you? And have you been affected by the Taranaki hardcore? Yeah, so I think it was on it yesterday. I was wearing my Taranaki hardcore t-shirt. But yeah, I went to the show down there, and as always, all the Kiwis are so lovely, so welcoming. I love going back. Um, so this box isn't gonna work. Picked out the wrong one. Yes, I'm live, Mitchell. I'm not driving. I'm just packing boxes, but packing orders. But it's a good chance for me just to jump on and show you guys what I do away from the truck because there's a lot of different layers to what I do. Okay, see ya to the person who's hopping off. As always, like I don't expect you guys to jump on. I just think like if I've got a moment, I can jump on. So yeah, as I said, they're getting a sports towel, little trucker magazine, which is in there. I've wrapped and signed the book, and we'll just wrap the t-shirts as well. Up there. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I have custom tissue paper that I got made with the character from the book. I don't know if you've seen, but behind me I've got my maps I've finally put up. So these I saw another girl post them online and they're by a company called Go Road Trip. So you just go online and buy it. It's a map and you get a coin and you scratch away at it. So my partner's from New Zealand, so he's gone and done everything here. Let me see if I can spin it around. So these are all the roads that he's traveled on. So he's been able to scratch that all off. And then these here are the roads that I've traveled on in a truck. So this year I'm going to be able to go from Brisbane up to Darwin. So that's a leg I haven't done yet. And I'm off to Tasmania in a couple of weeks' time. So I'm hoping to get in a truck there and have a little bit of a look around. Hoping to get um, in a log truck. So yeah, these are really cool. Again, if you just logged in, like I don't look tired. I don't think I look tired. It's just the angle of the camera from there that makes it look that way. I don't know where else I can put you unless I put you here. Does that look better? No, it doesn't look better at all. um, what else have we got? Safe roads and travel rubber on the road, hammer down. Will I be at Casino Truck Show this year or Lights on the Hill? Yes, we will be at Casino Truck Show. Just got the phone call this morning confirming that we're locked in for that. So we're going to have quite a number of Scott Taylor Motorsport trucks there that you haven't seen yet. There's, I think, 3 getting finished up now. There's a few that Scott's been getting made restored for the last couple of years. So there's a big push on to have them ready for the show. Um, Lights on the Hill haven't confirmed that. I wouldn't mind maybe see if I can get my stand there I don't want to go in the convoy again. It's too slow for me. So I might go up the night before if that's possible. Um, and then we'll be at Kenmore Classic. So these maps, if you look them up, the website is go/roadtrip.com. They also have an Instagram page. But yeah, another truck driver posted it like I don't know, last year, and I seen it. I was like, I need them. And so it was a nice activity for us to do. We just had them on the floor while watching supercars on weekend. Um, Someone said they love the merch, by the way, so thank you so much. This is not really like a huge income earner. It's not like I do it for that. It's more so just trying to create stuff that people want. So that's kind of how this has all started. So this here is the order. So everything's packed in here, but there's a bit of space. So I've got this stuff here. You just pull it out, and instead of using bubble wrap, whatever, it's like a biodegradable option. So you just stretch it out like this and then scrunch it up, and it just kind of is a filler. And then that way stuff doesn't kind of move around too much. So one, two, yeah, so everything's packed in there. And then yeah, as I said, this one's going to Mount Morgan in Queensland. Has everyone watched the video that uploaded last night? The drive. I'm curious to know what your feedback is on it, and if there's like things that I'm kind of missing the mark on, or that you'd like to see more footage of. Is there anything like that, or am I kind of on the right path with it? The biggest thing I struggle with making vlogs is that I want to show you as much as I can of the scenery, right? So quite often I'll need to speed up the footage, maybe make it 10 times faster, do time lapses. But with doing that, it means that the I've got to find music, and finding audio that's not copyright, that's good and not too repetitive is something I struggle with. And that video alone is like one of my best performing so far in the first 12 hours. And I nearly threw it in the bin because I was so bored of editing it. And then my friend Christina was staying with me, and she watched it, and um, she's like, oh, this is really great. And I was like, oh. So then she encouraged me to keep going. Um, Went the long way. Okay, so someone, very, very good question. Someone asked me, wondering why you went the long way to Adelaide from the Gold Coast through Tailem Bend. Because normally I like going the inland way. When I picked the truck up, it was raining, and Scott arrived as I was leaving, and he suggested I just go down the motorway, down the long way, because it's would be safer, not safer, but like less wear and tear on the truck. Going inland, it can be quite rough. And I thought, well, I actually haven't documented going that way before, so it wouldn't, and I wasn't on a time crunch. If I was on a time crunch, absolutely, I'd go the inland way, because you can get it done in 2 days. But going that way, on a normal standard logbook, it wasn't possible to get it done in 2 days. So yeah, but when I came back, I came the inland way. So I have that footage as well. And it was a pretty interesting trip because it rained the whole way. We had lots of flood waters and stuff like that. So it's a um, different experience again. So come with me. I just need to quickly where was it? I grabbed the wrong hat. This is a Be Kind hat. So Be Kind is this is my original style that it's been brought back because people have asked for it. I discontinued them, but this person actually wants the Road Train one, so we'll quickly go get that. And then I've got to go post these and go to the shops and get an outfit to wear to the conference, because I tried my clothes on and I don't really love what I've got. So I'll put that back in there. So this one here is the Road Train hat. So we've got Without Trucks Australia stops. We've got a little picture of a road train embroidered on the back here, and Road Train and Be Kind. So that's the one that the person actually wants. and then I'll jump off. So any last minute questions, throw them on here so I can answer them. But yeah, I just thought like I'll just try and go live with you guys once a week if I'm packing orders, just to show you guys and remind you that I have an online store as well. That I think a lot of people don't know. So I do have hat boxes because I don't want them to get squished. Lots of you on here. Maybe one day I will invite people to come live with me. What do you reckon? I notice a lot of people get a lot of traction and following by going live driving, but personally, I think I'd feel like it's a bit of a liability, like it does to be a accident or something, and you caught it live, it would be not great. Lots of people saying hi. We've got Charlie, we've got Peter, we've got Kerry, Mitchell. Ah, thanks, Charlie. Charlie said, I love watching your videos. My dad and I love watching you. Someone else says that I'm just going to read it. See them hats, wicked cool. Oh, thank you. Someone said they appreciate all the time and effort going into them. And the music in the background is nice ambience. Yeah, so I always try to make it like it's, a lot of people would go like the rock and roll style, which is great, but I like want to try and make something that's like calming and reflects how I feel when I'm driving. Like I feel quite calm and like, yeah. Oh yeah, Charlie has the pink hat. Cool. That the pink one is this one here. Well, we've got two pink ones. So we've got the black, this is the original Be Kind one. These are my personal hats that I pull off here. So we've got that one, and then we've got brown and pink. So we've got the Road Train one, but with the pink Road Train. So Peter had asked, how did you like the fuel tanker work? I love the fuel tanker work, and I've been desperate to get back in it. I've been speaking with my friends who I drive for, but with the fuel prices at the moment, it just doesn't mean that it's a bit hard at the moment. So I'm just like laying low while I wait for everything to kind of figure itself out. But I can't wait to get back into it. I've renewed my dangerous goods license at the beginning of this year. That was a big financial cost to myself, and I filmed it all, so I should make a video for you guys explaining that process. But yeah, hopefully get back in one next week. Mitchell says he's ordering a hat next week. Brilliant. Love to hear it. Hats are $45, I think. They're on my website, trippingwithcj.com. And this is a hat box. So the hats come in these boxes so that they don't get crushed in transit. And this one here is going to a guy called Roger in Warrington Country, New South Wales. Not sure where that is. Yeah, everything is tax deductible, but you still got to have the money in the first place to be able to pay for it. So I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I do. There's lots of things that you might not think about. It's not just the course. When you work full time for a fuel company, they will pay for your courses. So you've got, but on top of that, you have your medical. So you have to go and take time out of your day to go do a driver's medical, um, police clearances, then the 2-day course itself. So there's a lot that goes into getting yourself qualified, which I think is granted and warranted because you are doing dangerous gig. Oh, someone said here that my goddaughter got one of their hats at St. Mary's in Casino. That is one of my favorite days of the year. So in Casino, New South Wales, there's this school called St. Mary's, and they have the most exceptional principal, honestly. And so the last 2 years we have gone there and like showing up for the kids, done activities, taking the trucks. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. And so I'm really looking forward to doing that again this year, and I can't wait to see what we get up to. So yeah, that's one of my favorite days of the year. Someone asked, what am I packing? I am packing my merch, my online orders. So we've just done one that's going to New South Wales, a hat. We've got one going to Mount Morgan in Queensland. We've got one going to, where was this one going to again? New Zealand. And we've got one going to United Kingdom. So that's my orders packed. I've got a couple other ones, but I've got to special order the things because even though I have all this stock, people still order things that I don't have, like sizes and stuff like that. So I special order them. Okay, I have Jason. Oh, sorry. Someone just jumped on. So, when I was 17, I started working at a motorbike store because I wanted to race motorbikes. And I worked at Peter Stevens until I was 19. And then I went into the insurance industry. And someone who I used to work with just said hi. So, hey, thanks for finding me again. I actually have my Harley. Um, they're in the garage there. We've got two. And for my birthday, I'm going to show you guys exactly what the number plate is. How am I going to do this? One second. But my partner got me a Queensland registration in black and pink with my race number, my old race number on it. So I'm so excited to go get that organized. Um, well, Jason, you just like made my day by saying hi. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We've still got 18 people here, which is crazy. Um, please, like everyone, all your like every time you subscribe, like all the subscriptions, the likes, comments, and all of that on my content helps a lot. We're getting bigger, we're getting more traction, we're getting out to more people, which helps with everything. YouTube is the only platform I actually can make money from. So making content for this platform means that I can get some return, which helps me get the next one out. Instagram, 125,000 followers, zero money. TikTok, 88,000 followers, no money. So why would I put my energy into that platform when there's no return? So that is why I'm putting so much effort into this, along with the fact that I think that this community is good and we can get more information out to people in long form content. All right, guys, I have to rush now. I need to go to the post office to post these. I need to do a whole lot of other jobs and then pack for Melbourne. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next week on another live. Bye.